1963 Shasta Compact. Been waiting a long time to get this one in here. If you know me, or have heard me talk too much, you know that I grew up camping in one of these with my parents and siblings. Just has a lot of great memories, and I'm going to tear it down. I'm going to see what we're going to keep. Obviously, brand new spare tire, but that front Jalossi is real nice. That eyebrow looks in great shape. That one does too. We're not keeping any of the skin. It's going to be all new skin. And obviously, we're going 30 amp service, of course. How you like that reflector? It's a bottom of a soup can. I love it. Oh, they're from Kansas, if you didn't know. They love Kansas. They are always traveling Kansas. And this window looks fine. I don't know about these wings. I'm going to tear them down. Worst case scenario, I call and get some new ones. Not much to save on that there. This one doesn't look cracked. We might see what we can do with that one. Back window. It needs some work. Needs some work. We'll have to, especially down in here. But it's all fixable. It looks like somebody, I don't know what they were trying to do there. That old gal might shine up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Now, you know, these folks say they travel all over going to Bluegrass Festival. There's a bunch from Winfield, Kansas. Big Bluegrass Festival every year. And they want to save these. They want me to cut that part of the skin out and save all that for them. There's their little door. These doors are notoriously not good. So we'll see about that. And of course, again, over here, we'll see what we can do with those wings. But they've been beat up. This has been well loved. I think they had this 25 years, he told me. There we go. That's all on the outside. But another good window. Door's not bad. I mean, it's got to be rebuilt, obviously. But it doesn't, I mean, it's in good shape. It's going to be pretty easy to rebuild. This isn't bad. It's got some dings in it. Just see how we're going to do. We may call Chris Abbey on that deal, but I don't know. We'll have to let the camper talk to me a little bit first. Super simple how they did this door. I mean, they just put some tin on a 90-degree break all the way around it. And that's it. That's it. It's not framed in necessarily. This is supposed to be a front kitchen. It does have these up here, and we will recreate that. I mean, it's not in bad shape at all. I just know that from prior experience, sometimes these get a little wobbly when you try to pull them out, but man, it's going to be a great pattern for us. Yep. I don't see any signs of leaking. No, well, I'd say that and then it's right there. That's the only spot that I've found, really, that's too terrible. I love these. Unfortunately, they're coming out. And this bunk rack is coming out, but I'm going to go back with something as an homage to that because I like it. There's a little damage right here, you can see. But, I mean, doggone. Yeah, around the back. They have been just, it's an original light right there. They've been using the heck out of it. This is going to make a real nice pattern. And I'm going to do everything I can to save some things. I can tell you, these folks are artists. Like literally, they do art. And so I know that keeping some soul in this is going to be very, very important to them. Because it is to me, too. I mean, I don't try to brush that off too lightly because, you know, that's always been important to me. But I know that it's something that these folks are going to feel. Potty closet. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's get in here. We got one handle and two poles up there. Or one pole, two handles. It's not a bad door. There's a lot of parts on that. I think I might be able just to cover that outside and reuse. I don't know. I'm gonna use that whole thing. They want this cleaned out. This whole thing, they want it emptied. It's going to be a potty closet. You know, they're kind of like me in a sense that they get to a certain point, age in their life, and they want a certain level of comfort. Can't say as I blame them. And I'll bet you we make them a new Shasta magazine rack. So that's where we're at. We're going to put some vinyl down. That just seems to work the best, especially people that are in and out at all of the festivals that they go to. Sometimes you're in grass, sometimes you're in mud. You might even be on a dirt road. It'll be easy to clean. They want a full-size bed. I do know that. No table. But we've got to give them something to use to eat. So I'm going to tear down what I can inside here, save what I can inside, and then I'll bring you back in. Quick update, show you where I'm at. Got that front window and the eyebrow off. Got everything off of this side. A lot of things that we're not going to use. I'm going to show you what I did save. Saved probably more than I thought I would be able to save and reuse. Everything, of course, off of this side. Oh, I know what I missed. I need to get this metal. Good camera work. Glad you're here. All of that and that. But I've got to take all the skin off too. Oh, I missed that little guy. We'll get him off of there. And then I'll take the J-rail, and it is J-rail. Ha! And the skin off. We're not reusing either of them, so I'm just gonna use a pitchfork if I have to, because I don't care. There's like 9,000 screws. And I'm just not gonna mess with it. All right, let's just wander in here and I'll show you what I managed to save. Let me turn the lights on. Shed a little light on this subject. That didn't help a whole lot, but of course the door. And I may reuse these. I'm gonna clean them up. Those are the tail lights. I can't reuse the lenses. I'll have to get new lenses, but those are pretty cool. We'll see about that. Of course, the Shasta emblem. I mean, that's like 200 bucks online, just crazy. And the we're gonna have to rebuild that door as well as this door, the baggage door. Eyebrows look good. Let's see if I can get the paint off that red one. I mean, they're in really top shape. All the windows, great shape. This one's gonna need, except for this window here, it doesn't open in the back, but it needs rebuilt 100%. But there's the wings, can't reuse them. These customers, they have an expectation of what this is going to look like when it's done, and their expectation far exceeds where these are. They're kind of cool though, let me show you. It's kind of a metal framework, and they're hollow. And then right there, they wrap around the back because that's the part you'll see. But it's hollow under there too. I think that's pretty cool to look at. Can't reuse them though, sadly. Oh well. That's what I got from tearing down the exterior. Let's run back inside real quick. So, I'm going to get started. Definitely that, and all these patterns. Just great patterns in here. So, I don't want to bore you with that again, that original light, but I'm going to get on that, and I'll show you what I end up with. Well, that was fun. Got everything out that I wanted, or was able. There's stuff in here I still want, but we're not going to use it. I'm going to try to get as much of this good wood that's in here, just so we've got some dark wood to put in there. That wood from the 60s is way different than the wood now. It looks different, the grain is different, but save the skins, not the roof, but I save the skins just for the pattern, just to make sure. I'll throw this roof away when I'm done with it. So I'll finish this up. I'm on schedule. Yeah, I've got it about tore down. Here's the not the door side skin, great shape. It's gonna make, we can't reuse it, but it's gonna make a great pattern, if you can see that. There is the front panel, and then there's the door side underneath it. Things I saved, I almost got this. I almost got it. That always happens though. But I've got a great pattern, so that's the main thing. Got those lights out. Now there's the beauty. Look at that. Super nice, super nice. We'll reuse that. You already saw the windows and stuff. I kept this piece off the side, right there, and I kept the closet door. I'm going to see if I can sand it down and reuse it because it's beautiful, and that's kind of the heart right there as you walk in. And I almost saved this shelf, but this, look, it's already... It was split, and that's where it was wet back in the back there. But it's a great pattern. It really is. So I got some patterns. So that's what we can keep scattered throughout world headquarters. You want to see the pile? Sure, you want to see the pile. Who doesn't want to see the pile before I throw it away? How about that? There it is. That's the roof. We're not interested in the roof. We can just measure that. And there she is. Just about tore down. I'm gonna go inside. It's getting warm. Not hot, but warm. And I need to get a drink of water, I think. But I wanted to show you my progress of where I was. And I need to kind of recalibrate and make sure that I get all these dimensions written down. I want to get in a hurry. It's been a while since I tore one down. You know, Wreck-It Russ, that's his thing, but he's busy today, and I couldn't wait. I had to get out here and get my hands dirty, and I'm glad I did. I feel good. I feel good. All right. Well, that last quick video was supposed to be the end, but I was watching that back and I'm like, that's kind of abrupt, you know, kind of left you hanging. So I got this moved out of the way. Look at what we've got. You can see the ghost lines where the frame goes. And so we're just 2x4, 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 2x4. I think there's a 1x back there. One thing I want to show you before I end this video, right here, this is just a little over 8 feet. So they sectioned out right here. So that's a 10 3/4 piece that goes all the way across there, and that's what those are for. I'm not mad at that because I was trying to consider how I was going to do it, and I'm gonna do this. So this is a 48-inch sheet right here. That's a 48-inch sheet. And then they just slipped that 10 3/4 in there. So we're about 8, 9, I think, is what the real length of this is. So I'll cut those. Well, let me show you right here. I'm set up. I'm not working today. I just got off my day job. And it's a Monday after a long Sunday. So I'm just going to relax a little bit. But anyway, I've got everything set up so that when I get the opportunity after my day job to get out here and get to work, I can just start right in. So we'll just saw that edge off right there. And that's going to be at least 10 3/4. So we'll take this, whatever we sawed off there, and we'll put it over here. And so if I was to measure that, I'll bet you that's 48 or less going just that space across. So I think this whole thing's only 76. So we got 76 minus 28, is all that would be. So I think we're going to be just fine with these two sheets. So not going to get started right now, but the next video you'll see me getting started. I'll take you through it. That's 3/4 right there. 3/4 ply. 2x4s. I got the 2x4s 12 feet long, or 10 feet long, 10 feet long. And then some regular 2x4s just to mimic these little side shots there. So, okay, I've held you up long enough. I'm just trying to get out of here. I'm trying to finish this up for you. All right. So, I'll be back in a couple days, and I'll show you something cool.